So from an agent's perspective, why did I choose to join eXp? Pretty simple, really. For me, I was number one looking for freedom. I no longer wanted to attend those 8 a.m. sales meetings on a Tuesday, followed by the never-ending caravan of other people's properties that had been listed that I was never going to sell because I was too busy selling my own properties with, of course, my own clients. The next thing, of course, was, not putting up with any of those office politics, not having to go into an office and being able to, of course, work from absolutely where I wanted to work from. So that was super, super important to me. The next thing that I was looking for is something for me that was risk-free. So as an agent, I was so used to, for years and years and years prior to now, every text message, every phone call, every open, every single thing I touched belonged to somebody else. And if I ever made a decision to unpartner with my current or then current company, that then became intellectual property, where everything that I had worked really super hard for as an agent was then essentially owned by somebody else. That didn't work for me moving forward. When I really realized that, hold on, this is all owned by somebody else and they can essentially stop me from talking to the people that I've created relationships with, not them, that was an issue for me. It also allowed me, in that risk-free, if I ever decided to unpartner, I got to keep my database. They would download it and send it to me. I got my REA sold profile that would all be put across to either the office that I was going to, or if I was opening up my own office, across to myself as well. Obviously, the ability to open and run essentially my own office for as little as a couple of $100 a month was sensational for me. I've always wanted to open my own office for the last sort of 15 years, but I've never wanted the stress that goes with that, and of course, the overheads that go with that as well, looking after staff and having an office and all of that. So I was super thrilled when I realized with eXp that I can build my own brand, I can build my own business, I can do that for a couple of $100 a month, and I can actually enrich other people's lives who are currently giving away more than 50% of everything that they earn and touch. So that was another thing, and another reason that I decided to join eXp. Of course, more money in my own back pocket really worked for me. I was used to that sort of 50-50 or 60-40 split, which, to be really frank, I don't understand why, as agents, we are working every single day to give away more than 50% of what we earn. If we're doing that, according to me, I basically want everything handed to me on a silver platter. 50% is a lot of money that is going out from my back pocket and my family's back pocket. That was just wow. The other thing, I guess, about eXp that I really loved is that we have a capped model, and that's a major, major difference. Even if you are on, say, a 90-10 split, you will always pay 10%. At no point do you get to keep 100% of your own commission. That didn't work for me. Surely there's a point where I make you rich enough that you can then allow me to keep my money that I earned. So that was a major, major part for me as well. Of course, the ability to earn that 100% commission, still only pay a couple of $100 a month for my entire office start to finish, and the high level of support was super important. So as an agent, we get a little bit controlly, and that's okay. I want to upload my own listings. I want to order my own marketing. Why? Because I want to ensure that it's done properly and correctly, for my clients, of course. However, it's super important for me to not have to do a few certain things. Trust accounting being one of them. It's not something that I love. The only math that I really love doing is to calculate, of course, the commissions that are going into my bank account. So trust accounting wasn't something that ideally I wanted to do. There's a lot of stuff admin-wise that also I don't have to do. Basically, I get my listing uploaded, I put it on the internet and wherever else it's going, and I get it sold and do the contract and whatnot. Anything in between, I don't really have to worry about, from marketing all the way through to trust accounting. So that was a massive thing for me, to not have to take that on. And the ability to grow a team without that investment and without that risk. So for me, I can take on or build an entire team, and it's eXp that takes the risk on. So yeehaw, thank you, eXp. And then finally, but probably the most important thing for me, was lifestyle. I have 3 children, the eldest being 16, the youngest being 6 months, and it's incredibly important for me to be there and to be a part, if you will, of their lives. And I want to be able to go to a school function, or go and watch them play sport, or pick them up from school, maybe drop them off. That type of thing is super important to me. And of course, I don't mind being out until 9 o'clock at night if I still get those freedoms and lifestyle. So for me, ability to custom build my own life and days, weeks, months, the way that it suited me. I no longer had to have someone breathing down the back of my neck asking, how many phone calls have you made? How many appraisals have you been to this month? How many connects? How many cards have you handed out? La, 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 la. It is time for you to run your business according to you and get out of your business what is important to you. If you want to chat more about this, give me a call, send me through a message. I'm more than happy to share this amazing, amazing gift that is eXp.